All right.
All right. All right. It's your boy Galaxy Worldwide.
And your boy Chris.
Yeah,
It's
right.
just Chris.
It's just Chris. So it's AYEEFOO podcast, and we could be
Yes. Actually, yes. It's AYEEFOO podcast. We are the Foos.
the Foos.
And
Yeah.
we're saying, hey, to everybody listening.
Like AYEEFOO, check it out.
So you're the Foos because we call you AYEEFOO, but then we also be like, AYEEFOO.
yeah. So it goes both ways.
All right. So, this podcast, I don't know. We haven't really figured out which direction we're going to take it. If we're just going to talk about, random events, or if we're going to just talk about specific things. I know homie's all about the music industry,
Yeah.
So, I mean, it could be a variety, or we can narrow it down to, one subject or whatever. But, I mean, right now, for us starting, we're just going to give it a shot at whatever we think is going on. Things that we're kind of interested in, and we also have a say-so. So, first thing on the Peanuts notebook.
That's all I had, bro.
There's multiverses. So, do y'all know what multiverses is? Do you think people know?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like a lot of people talk about multiverses, but like they talk a lot of trash about it before they even like play the game. So it's like,
yeah,
like that's the majority of what like we be seeing a lot nowadays, especially with like gaming in general.
Well, how many times have like I streamed multiverses and you just see nothing but haters, right?
Like like there's gonna be times like I've been seeing him stream, and like you'll be streaming, right, and like I'll just join in randomly or something, and there'll be a couple people that are like, oh yo, what's up, or how does this person work, how does this character work, but the majority will be like, oh, well, why are you even playing this game? This game sucks, like it's trash, or like saying that it's just genuinely bad. But it's like the people
like so firsthand experience of you playing it, would you actually say it's a bad game? Like honestly.
Nah. I mean, even though I've been playing it for a minute, I mean, there are going to be certain parts of it that I don't like, but that's just in any game. There's gonna be certain parts you don't like, but overall, nah. I mean, I considered it like a sister game to Smash, because it's like you have different characters from different backgrounds. They're all fighting, whatever. It's like it's literally just like Smash, and then you don't have to be together to play the game.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, dude. Yeah, so like in case y'all don't know, real quick, Multiverses is a platform fighting game like Smash Bros. But it's an always online game, and it's free to play. So you can just hop in, download it. You don't have to pay nothing. You do have to unlock characters, but they give you some for free, and they rotate some every now and then. But that's the gist of what Multiverses is, and that's the cool thing. You can I play on PC, but he plays on Xbox. So we have So we have the ability to like play together, and that's the thing. People want to compare it to Smash, or they don't want to like it because it's not Smash. But it's like, bruh, me and you would both need to have a Nintendo Switch. Me and you'd both need to have Nintendo Switch online.
And it's not even the fact that we like I don't want to have that same console or nothing. It's just like sometimes we just don't have the same console. Like
you want to play,
or you prefer a certain console. Some of you prefer PC. Some of you hate Xbox. We already know the war between PlayStation and Xbox and PC. Like we don't need to go over that. Like,
so the reason why we wanted to bring it up is because they just announced recently that it's shutting down, and you've been seeing it all over the place, like on Twitter, Instagram, social media.
Even Multiverses itself is saying online is going to be disconnected soon.
Yeah. Like when you hop on, they say like after this season, because season 5 is out. It's Aquaman and Lola Bunny, and
everything's free.
Yeah, everything's free.
The whole battle pass, you don't got to pay for it. Like,
even the characters, that you just get them right off the bat. So but it's shutting down.
So the only downside to that is you really can't play with nobody online no more. Like you're playing against bots, or like if you have a friend, I guess. But
after the season's over,
not during the season. After the season, once like the new season's supposed to start, that's like shut down. So
they say they're going to let you still play it offline and stuff, but they're going to delist it from the store. So basically,
don't uninstall it.
Yeah,
if you really want the game, don't uninstall it. Like the first mistake I made, especially with TikTok recently, with all the laws that passed. Yeah. We're not going to talk about that today, but like just for me, like I uninstalled TikTok, right? Because I literally was just trying to make space. Dumb mistake, because as soon as I did that, the next day, because also too, it was giving us the whole, oh, you can't use TikTok because of the ban, whatever. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna make space on my storage for my device, and then also, why have it on my device if we can't use it? I literally looked at the store again to install it. It wasn't there no more.
Yeah, and you're not the only one with that problem. That's a lot of people.
So like, there's a lot of people that aren't on TikTok because they uninstalled it.
And a long ass time ago, that's kind of what happened with Flappy Bird. It was so popular, it got taken off the store, and then people were selling their iPods and stuff
because of the Flappy Bird. Yeah, that's why people right now they're like, "Oh, I'm selling my phone and it still has TikTok."
Dude, somebody freaking sold their phone. I saw online the other day. They sold their Galaxy something
with TikTok
on it for like over I want to say it was like $5,000-$10,000, dude.
I'm just like, how do you spend that much money on a phone that just has an app?
I guess it's supposed to be like collectors and rare and all that, but then it comes right back. And then it's
it does come right back,
bro, whoever bought that phone, you're stupid.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, like with all this stuff that's happening with that app, it's like I don't even trust it no more. Like, why even go back if it's just gonna get shut down again? You obviously seen they can take away anything.
It is risky, but anyways, that's why we're telling you. Download Multiverses. Download it while you can.
And don't uninstall it if you want to play it.
Yeah, because who knows? That game might not ever come back. And with the amount of franchises in that game, like all the different characters from all those different shows, games, cartoons, everything.
I don't think they're going to be in any other game like that.
Nah, not all together like that, no.
If anything, they might make single games, but not all together.
So it might be rare, basically. It's an investment. It's free. What do you have to lose? You have more to gain than you have to lose.
And if you spend money on the game, that's another reason not to uninstall it. Like Fortnite, I don't play Fortnite no more. I retired from Fortnite. I'm done playing Fortnite forever. And I haven't uninstalled it because I have so many skins in there. So much stuff in there that I've earned over the years of playing it that I was like, why am I going to uninstall it for all the stuff I have? There's some legendary stuff that you don't want to get rid of just because of cosmetics or whatever. And you want to be the coolest looking guy in the game. Everybody does. That's why you buy cosmetics to look cool. So, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, as far as Multiverses goes, I mean, the only other thing I could say about it is give it a shot if you like platform fighters. If you don't, then it's all good. But it's not a bad game, especially, dude. They released 50 pages of patch notes or some crap like that.
Yeah. I was like, damn, that's a lot of patch notes.
Yeah, this last update, dude, they really, really, really went in there and fixed a lot of crap.
There was a lot of problems anyways, too. There'd be times where you can't load into a game or it would kick you straight out of a match or the match wouldn't even start.
Yeah.
So
I think that was a problem on the Xbox side.
Yeah, it was more the Xbox side, but still, some other players were still experiencing I can't even get into a match.
Yeah, that is true because I do remember this one guy. I don't know if y'all know him, called Dynasty. He's Mortal Kombat content creator and stuff. He was saying that he played it on Xbox and he was just having a lot of technical issues, but that was more when it first came out. So
when games first come out, you're gonna have difficulties. That's when they first fix them too. A lot of people will be like, all right, well, there's problems, and then the creators will be like, oh, we gotta fix it. We gotta fix all this stuff now.
Yeah. All right. So next topic is Pokemon cards.
Oh shit.
So you're probably wondering why y'all talking about Pokemon cards. Well, at this point, everybody and their mom knows that these things are being sold out literally everywhere. So here's the interesting thing. There's this newest pack set that came out called Prismatic Evolutions, and it's got some cards in there.
That's a weird name.
Yeah, dude, they have some crazy ass names. They names
Prismatics. I can't even say all that. That's crazy.
So they have some super expensive cards in there. The most expensive card is $1,000 or more, and then so the top 10 ranges between $100 to up to 1,000. So in between, you got some that are worth 200, 300, 500, 600, 800.
Damn.
And so people are chasing those, and they're buying up. Dude, there's videos online of people, as soon as they stock them, dudes are just grabbing
all of them. I
and throwing them in their carts and running.
I would probably do
that. Hey, dude, it's a lot of money. Yeah. Look, what it is people go and buy lottery tickets, right?
Yeah, it's basically the same concept.
It's the same thing, but I think you have a better chance of Pokemon.
Yeah, because the lottery is just literally 1 in a million. You really have to be that one lucky person in the world.
That or you get $20, $50, maybe.
But those are the small amounts that you get, small victories compared to that big giant.
But a Pokemon card pack is $5, $6. You buy that, and you can make 100, 1,000, 500, 800. So people are buying these up basically. But here's the funny thing. This is the stupid thing. People don't know that Pokemon cards are not just one thing. They're sets. There's, Shrouded Fables, Prismatic Evolutions, all these ones. And so people think that because the Prismatic Evolutions are selling out, that everybody just wants Pokemon cards in general. So they're literally buying every set. Dude, I was at Target yesterday, and I looked inside somebody's cart because it was just sitting there. I didn't know who it belonged to. And they had 4 or 5 Elite Trainer boxes, and those are like $50 a piece.
Yeah, no, I remember getting those.
And I was like, dude, but they're buying the ones that aren't worth money.
Yeah, like, they're just buying random ones.
Yeah, like I was looking at the set and how much some of those cards costed from that set. It's kind of trash. So I was like, y'all are actually wasting your money. Like, if you don't know anything about Pokemon cards,
or like the packs that you're getting,
yeah, then you're honestly probably throwing away money. And that's the thing.
Unless you're just collecting just to collect.
Nah, bro. These people are not buying 5 Elite Trainer boxes just to collect.
Okay.
These are trying to resell that crap, dude.
That's crazy.
But those are the ones that are not selling because they're not the rare ones, you know? But people don't.
Wild.
People are not doing their research, and they're just like, oh, people want Pokemon cards? Okay, let's go buy them all up and resell them. And it's like, yeah, but they want these other ones, not these ones. Like,
if you don't do your research, you're going to get what you get, I guess.
Pretty much, yeah. I just thought I'd touch on that because I don't know if y'all been to y'all's local Target, Walmart, whatever, but they got like none of those anymore because people are just buying everything up.
I don't even see Yu-Gi-Oh cards anymore.
Dude, for real, right? I was telling this to my friend the other day. I mean, I think I saw some at Target, but it was like this low-key Target. But any other Target and Walmart I went to, they're not there.
Yeah, like it's all just Pokemon or whatever's new in card games.
So the one I keep seeing is like this Disney tried getting into like freaking trading cards, and they're doing this one's called Lorcana now.
I have never heard of that.
Exactly, because nobody's buying it. Dude, that's all I see. It's just shelves and shelves of Lorcana, and like, it's like, damn, dude, like, even freaking
nobody's buying it.
Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic are doing way better than Lorcana.
I like Magic more than anything. Magic's probably one of the old school games that I'd probably go back to.
I've never actually played it, but I've always been interested.
I played it a little bit after Yu-Gi-Oh, but after that, I just kind of dipped.
It looked interesting, but
the cards look cool.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Cards are cool. They look better than the Yu-Gi-Oh cards almost.
Damn, for real.
Like, I like the designs. They look kind of like Doom looking sometimes. I was like,
that's true.
I was like, this is nice.
Yeah, actually, speaking of which, not to get too off topic, but Magic did a Fallout collaboration. I don't know if you saw that.
No.
Yeah, so they had like Magic cards, and they were like had Fallout like stuff in there.
That's pretty sick. And when Fallout the movie was when that movie.
Oh yeah, it was around the time the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
I watched the show too. I don't know if y'all ever watched the show.
The show was pretty good. Yeah, it was actually really good. I mean, they should be almost done with
the second one, second season, or the next season, or whatever.
Yeah, I think it is the second season, but
there's so many seasons of different things.
The thing is, I did hear like something about that writer's strike that happened it's about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago now, something like that. That I think affected it. So I don't know. It might come sooner, it might come later. I really don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, next interesting topic on the menu. The Grammys.
Oh yeah, the Grammys. We don't have photos or nothing. Like, obviously this is a podcast, but just to show y'all or whatever. Hey, look it up on your phone. If anything.
Okay.
We'll take a minute, but one of them that I can discuss while we're here is the freaking Jaden Smith one. I think everybody knows about that one. And man's wore a castle on his head to the Grammys. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of wild sauce. Jaden, I get it, man. Like, if you're hearing me right now and my words right now, we get it, brother. We get it that you're trying to stand out, but you stood out a little too much, brother, with that house on your head. Probably weighs more than your neck, but you know what I'm saying? Like, even 2 Chainz probably would have been like, damn.
Damn, dude, there's like 118 photos.
Damn.
From the Grammys.
Damn, that's a lot of people that showed up.
We'll only go over the people that
the crazy ones, yeah. So, like I said, Jaden Smith wore a whole castle on his head, and that's probably the only crazy thing about him. His sister wore pretty much a plain outfit. I mean, not a plain outfit.
I don't remember what she wore.
It was like a bathing suit looking outfit. It was pretty all right. It was just a smile she did at the end that was weird for me. I'm not gonna lie, it was a weird face. I posted it on my stuff.
The only ones I've seen is Kanye, Jaden, and I think that's really it, personally.
Yeah, I didn't really get to see too many. I saw Kai's outfit too. I saw Kai there. It was pretty dope.
So first, there's Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift is in a regular red lingerie looking thing.
It's just a red dress. It's like whatever.
It's not lingerie. It's just a dress.
Like, it don't really stick out. It's not bad. It's not amazing. It's just Taylor Swift.
It's Taylor Swift being she looks like the carpet at the red carpet, to be honest.
Do you know who Charlie XCX is or no?
No, but does it have a description of who she is? If y'all know who Charlie XCX is.
If we don't know who they are, we'll skip her. Oh, Sabrina Carpenter.
Okay, she looks pretty okay.
She looks like a mop.
She looks like Ric Flair drip. Like, look like something Ric Flair would wear.
She's got like little tassels on her like
It's basically a blue dress with like furry things all the way at the bottom. Like it's all fur at the bottom, like a carpet. It's basically a carpet at the bottom.
Oh yeah. So
she's wearing a carpet to the carpet.
Carpenter is wearing a carpet.
Carpenter's wearing a carpet to the red carpet. All right, guys. Oh,
yeah. I didn't even think about it from that perspective, but yeah.
That is crazy.
Billie Eilish, she looks like a freaking...
what are those people called? Oh,
like an
Amish person. Yeah, she looks like an Amish person. That's crazy. She
looks weird.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought she would dress up kind of like gettier, I guess. Like I thought she would be more.
This is weird. What the frick?
That just doesn't look like Billie Eilish. About that. Nobody's talking about Billie Eilish. Who is that?
Chappelle Rome.
Chappelle Rome. Okay,
I don't know who she is.
That's a lot of colors and a lot of difference. That looks like something from back in the day.
Yeah, she's wearing like something from like the 50s or 60s
like
or something.
The Chiming Dynasty.
Like freaking opera type beat. I don't know.
Type beat.
Oh, Lady Gaga was there.
Okay, Lady Gaga wore something decent.
All black. She's got a unique little bob haircut.
It looks all right.
Honestly, it's kind of dope. I do dig it.
It's better than the egg entrance thing she did a long time ago.
It's better than the meat dress she did.
Oh, you remember the meat dress? Yeah, dude, that was disgusting. I remember the one she did when she was in an egg. Like, she literally came in in an egg. I was like, bro, what the? And like, literally, people were carrying her with an egg on top. It's literally crazy. It was wild.
Well, she looks decent.
I don't know the year, so you might have to look that one up.
I don't know who Gracie Abrams is.
There's gonna be some people we don't know, so we're gonna be.
I don't know who Jack Antonoff. Jack Antonoff. Jack.
Some of these names. Jack Off. His name is Jack Off.
Olivia Rodrigo. I know who she is, but
that's just a standard outfit, I think.
Yeah, it's like it's revealing, but not like over.
It's one of those fashion. Yeah, it's one of those fashion dresses that are like kind of like complements your body, so it's like not too like open.
Yeah. That's kind of
better way to describe it.
I don't know who Cynthia Erivo is. Cardi B.
Cardi B is in just a feather dress.
No, the top, like the
top is a dress, but then it goes into like
feathers at the end. Yeah. I mean, what would you rate that a 1 out of 5? I give it like a 2.
I give it like a 2. Yeah, I don't know about all that. That's a lot of fur.
Cardi B's got them big B's though.
Yeah, for that dress, it's popping. It's I'll say that it's popping.
Miley Cyrus, bro, that's how Miley Cyrus looks now. Sheesh.
The bob cut. It's the bob cut nowadays. I don't know what y'all doing with these bob cuts.
She's wearing almost like a latex.
It looks like a
dress.
It looks like a trash bag.
Actually, yeah.
It looks like a trash bag wrapped around. I'm not trying to shit on fashion. I'm just saying if you're wearing trash bags, then that's a new fashion.
Bro, it's just like a really thick.
I wear jeans, bro. I like jeans. I don't know why they don't make jeans into something else.
I don't know. I give that like a 2 out of 5.
I've never seen a jean dress. It's like
weird.
What is that?
Alicia Keys.
Oh, she looks like a wrestler in the dress. Is that like one of those crop things that do your body?
I guess like
those tight things. I forgot what they are. Women, what do they are? Comment. What is it that tightens your body?
Girder?
Something like that.
I don't know.
It's like a body waist trainer. A waist trainer. Waist trainer.
I don't know. I think the fit's kind of weird.
Yeah, for her body.
And
her in general.
She looks different.
She doesn't look the same.
Yeah. Bro, I thought that was The Weeknd.
Oh, bro. What's his name?
Trevor Noah.
We thought Trevor Noah was The Weeknd. If you don't know, look at how he's dressed. He looks just like The Weeknd.
He really did. It's like if you don't know who The Weeknd is and somebody tried describing it to you, that's probably what you would think.
If you Google The Weeknd, that's what comes up.
I don't know who that is. Heidi, I don't know who that is. Don't know who that is.
There's going to be a lot of people we don't know.
Which is fine. We need to get through this quick. Paris Hilton is still a public figure.
Not going to lie, she looks naked. She looks completely...
No, well, she has like little clothes, little pants on, like shorts on.
That's all I see, though. In my mind.
How is she still relevant? What does she even do? Why is she popular?
Who? Paris Hilton? I don't even know anymore. Other than does she have a clothing line?
Maybe. I know she was popular.
She has like
in
a brand or something. Yeah, I don't know. I just
remember South Park like making fun of her a lot. I don't know.
I don't know.
She had like a little chihuahua. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
It's like an ugly little brat.
I think they even had her in the game too, in the South Park game.
For real?
Yeah. Because I have both the games for that. That's crazy.
All right, let's see. We're still looking for more. Glorilla? I don't know anything about her.
Glorilla, yeah. Okay, so she's been on Twitch's Kai stream. She's one of those like new female rappers that's popping. She's actually not that bad. She's actually pretty cool. It's just like, what's she wearing? Actually, she looked pretty good in that picture. Hey, don't quote me, all right?
Look kind of like a disco ball dress, but like not.
She looked like a disco ball.
It's like
she is a disco ball.
I don't know who that
Glorilla, don't comment on me. Will Smith. Okay, here we go. This is the one I wanted to get to. He looks like a damn marimba. All right, like I like Will Smith and his little Prince stuff, but man, you look like a marimba or a Mexican attire.
I was gonna say it looks like a mariachi type. Like
I saw the close up when he was with Kai, and I was like, bro, that is. I don't know about that jacket.
Why do they wear weird ass stuff? You ever wonder that?
Maybe it's a lot of people keep saying like maybe it's a cult thing. Like maybe people just wear certain things for a certain.
Like if you're like depending on the artist, I can understand why they wear weird.
But if you're just a random like actor or something,
yeah, it's like what?
Why are you dressed up as a light bulb?
Who's Shabuzi?
Shabuzi is the new country rap actor. Oh no, he's not. I don't want to call him a rap artist. He's more of a country artist, but he's like a new artist in the country scene that's been blowing up for a remix off Tipsy. Oh damn! I hit the mic. I'm sorry, guys. It's off the song, the Tipsy song. Like I'm getting that bargain tipsy. Like he's been doing that.
I feel like I might know that.
You know the old song. You might know the old song, but this dude basically did the remix for it, and it made it into a country song. So
what do you think about his drip?
I don't know. Too much gray. It looks like
a gray trash
The
bag.
gray reminds me of that and cement. Like the color reminds me of cement. Like I don't know.
That's the scarf.
It looks comfortable.
The scarf is weird to me.
It just doesn't complement the outfit. I don't know.
It's weird.
He could have wore something different.
Shakira. I always thought she was darker skinned.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I think it's in the videos. She looks darker, and in the picture she's just lighter. It could be the scenery too, like the lightage.
I didn't even know Shakira was still being talked about. To be honest,
I feel like she's one of those figures that's not gonna go away.
Shakira,
she like the Dre. She like the Dre of the music industry.
Oh, baby, when you done like that.
Yeah, like how you gonna forget all that?
I mean, I kind of like the black and orange though.
Yeah, it looks like fire.
Right, it's pretty cool.
It's fire. It looks like fire. It is fire.
Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is.
Is Shia LaBeouf go? Probably not. Oh, here we go. We got the castle.
Here he is.
I cannot believe it's just a suit with a castle,
Jaden
bro.
Smith just wearing a freaking castle.
I don't even want to go back to Jaden Smith because man, he literally just I don't even know.
Like, what is bro doing, bro?
Look at his face. He don't look happy to be there.
I guess he's trying to make a fashion statement.
He's just like, look, fool, I am that castle. Like, if that's part of your album, I guess, bro. But I would never do that.
He's just the suit don't even look like it fits him properly.
He's like stiff.
Yeah,
like, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, hey, he gave us a laugh. That's what I appreciate.
Yeah. You were different, I guess. And then that's what she wore.
Oh, that's Willow.
That's Willow.
Dang, that's how she looks now.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it's not too bad. It's kind of like you're going to the pool.
I don't know. I think it's pretty bad. I give it a 1.
All right, yeah, I'm just gonna have to agree with that one because I don't have any feelings toward it. Like it's just you're in a bathing suit kind of deal. I don't know.
Let's see.
I'm holding on to my chair for anything that pops up.
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, dude, I don't really know if we're gonna hit anything else too interesting. Oh wait, we're still waiting on Kanye.
Oh yeah, but I mean, he wore all black. I think it was just black basically. But his girl that he brought, the girl that he brought, I forgot her name. Like I said, I'm not into all these celebrities like that.
Oh, J Balvin was there.
It looks like he's just getting a haircut.
Yeah, he's like in those like robes that they put on you when you're gonna get a haircut.
Yeah, it looks like just like that, literally, like you're gonna get a haircut.
But just all black version of that.
Okay, that's kind of what the.
I don't know who Julia Fox is.
Julia Fox, why are you wearing yellow gloves?
A porn star or something.
I'm not gonna lie, yellow gloves on a black outfit. I like black and yellow, but that's just too yellow. That's highlighter yellow.
I guess it kind of makes sense why some of these people are wearing weird clothes because, like, when I'm scrolling and people have normal clothes, you just kind of like don't care.
And it's like also a person that you might not know too much or like what they do.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Because it's like you're not gonna know somebody unless you like listen to their music or you know them off of something.
Yeah, like there's so many of these people that I'm just scrolling through right now because I'm like,
none of them have pictures. Some of them don't even got a picture.
I don't know who they are. I don't want to name every single name because it's like
it's just a lot. It's 100 something people.
I think Kali Uchis. I don't know if I'm saying that wrong, but she sounds familiar.
Yeah, she sounds familiar. I don't know where she's from.
Okay, well, I don't think my phone's cooperating anymore. Ty Dolla $ign.
Ty Dolla $ign.
See, like he just looks like your average fool.
That's okay. That's the average fool on the AYEEFOO podcast. Like that's what regular drip. Like
that's what I'm saying. I mean, bro looks good right there. I ain't even gonna lie. No homo though.
no homo on this channel, guys.
Kali Uchis actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, she looks pretty nice. The snake skin?
Cheetah print? Leopard or
print?
cheetah?
Oh, okay. I thought I saw.
I think it's cheetah.
I don't know. Either way, it looks good.
It looks good.
I give it animal skin, but it looks good.
Give it a 4 out of 5.
I don't know how many animals it took to make that.
There's some fool named Mustard.
Oh, Mustard! That's the
you know him.
That's the DJ that made the. That's why. It's
DJ Mustard.
Kendrick Lamar is like Mustard.
Okay.
Everybody knows who Mustard is.
That makes sense now. I didn't recognize it. Just
where's
as
ketchup
mustard.
at? We need ketchup.
John Legend.
John Legend is looking like a dang regular fool.
Well, he looks like a fancy fool.
He's a fancy fool in fancy clothing.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell that is.
I don't know what the heck that is.
It'd usually be the girls that be in this like extravagant ass like clothes. You see what I mean? Like what the frig?
That's a long.
You seen that movie Carrie?
Yeah.
That's what that reminds me of. I don't know why. I haven't even seen the movie, and that's what it reminds me of.
Like I didn't even know.
Chanel West Coast.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know she was there. That's crazy.
The way she laughs.
Yeah, the way she laughs. The way she laughs is crazy.
I can't do
the way she laughs is crazy, but like she looks normal there.
Yeah, it's like a 3.
I didn't even know she was there. That's crazy.
Good for her.
Good for her. And shout out to you for going to the Grammys.
Sheryl Crow.
Not a lot of people get to go to the
Grammys. She was popular.
I don't want to go to the Grammys, but will I get nominated?
Maybe one day.
Kendrick Lamar, help me.
He's like, hell no.
I'm not a Drake fan, I promise.
Lonnie Love. I don't know why. I thought that was background. Lizzo for a second. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, that's pretty much it, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody else on here that we're gonna be like, oh my god.
Right. Like I don't even think Kanye's chick is in here, probably because it's like NSFW.
But the main thing with her was like Green Day basically was just
Yo, Green Day was there. Damn, that dude looks older.
Dang, Green Day getting older. Not gonna lie.
For real, but like when you listen to their music, they sound like teenagers.
Yeah, like their voices is like different from their age.
Well, Joe Armstrong, yeah, it's just crazy to me. The thing that I liked about Green Day a lot when I was younger is like it's a 3-man band, dude. Like it's literally 3 guys, and they make like good music. Like that's crazy. Usually it's like 4 or 5 guys or something.
5 guys.
Yeah, that's it. They're not even showing Kanye and freaking what's her name. You know, they actually weren't even invited.
That's crazy. Yeah. They just came.
Yeah, pretty much. And they actually got banned because they weren't invited.
They're just like, yeah, we're just gonna show up, man. Yeah.
But anyways, the reason why we bring up Kanye and this chick is because, like, if you haven't seen it, she's wearing like an overcoat, and then when she takes it off, it's like she's wearing like nothing essentially. It's like plastic.
But she turns around, so it's like you can see the back, but you can't see the front.
No, you could. There's pictures of the front.
Oh, well,
you just straight up to see Chi-Chi, like probably like some solid like D cups or something. Maybe.
But either way, it's all revealing.
Oh, you could even see the other thing that I'm not going to mention for not getting banned.
Yeah, for other monetary purposes.
Yeah, it's like whoa, like
you know what we're talking about. It's PG-13. Actually 18, whatever you want to call it.
And it's just
it's fucking unrelated.
All I want to know is like that's crazy.
That's crazy. So we're gonna be talking about VRChat at the end, but freaking Captain America, the new movies came out, and I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure,
is it actually out already?
I'm pretty sure it is, or it's coming out. Either way, if it's out now, whatever, man. Don't blame me. I don't go out like
that. Have you seen the trailer yet?
Yeah, the trailer's good.
Explain it to the people who have not seen it, because I personally haven't seen it yet.
So literally, most of it is just his name's Bucky, right? No, that's
the Winter Soldier.
No, not the Winter Soldier. Oh my god, I'm bad with names. Okay, the guy that's Captain America now, the guy with wings. I forget
his name. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy with wings now that flies around and is not just regular Captain America. It's Captain America with wings. It's literally just him through the whole video. You know, basically like, oh, we're going to war now. Like something's going on. Somebody's got to take the mantle. Basically, going back after Captain America died or whatever, and basically he said, hey, you know what? Take my place as Captain America. You know what I'm saying? Basically passing the mantle to him. Anyways, it goes through all that, and then obviously the new enemy of the movie is basically some government general that was basically like he was invested into the whole Hulk situation where like how he got the super mutant powers, and like he kind of like sees that and wants that. He wants the same thing, if anything, or stronger. So he takes, I think he takes something, or something happens to where he gets transmuted into like Red Hulk. So
wait. So isn't it Harrison Ford, the guy who plays like Han Solo and stuff, and Indiana Jones? He's the bad guy?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, so I think it's that guy. He's basically the one that's Red Hulk, and then that's That's the villain. That's basically who Captain America is going to be fighting. Is Red Hulk.
What? Okay, I don't know much about the actual Red Hulk and stuff like that, comic book wise, but I was wondering. I thought it was just the Hulk, but he turns red instead of green.
No, so like I think it has something to do because there's different color Hulks. Like there's red, purple, all the different color Hulks, but they all have different abilities. Like I feel like this one's more of like a brutal one. Like I think he can do something with fire too, if I'm not mistaken. But like he's more of like an aggressor. Like Green Hulk is obviously an aggressor too, but he can only handle so much before he turns back into Bruce Banner. And obviously, he still has his mental state where he's still trying to be Bruce Banner or the Hulk.
So then this movie's supposed to just be like the new Captain America fighting the Red Hulk?
Yeah, a new villain, which is basically Red Hulk. And I don't think Red Hulk's gonna die in this one. Like, I don't think he's just gonna go down in one movie. Like, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be in the universe.
Because like I feel like a Hulk versus Hulk or like a Wolverine.
That's gonna happen. Yeah.
Wolverine versus Hulk would be freaking crazy.
And I think they tried doing that in the new Deadpool. They kind of referenced like that Wolverine like fighting Hulk, and then Deadpool got in the middle of it and got beat up.
Dang.
So yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'll be honest. I was a little bit interested in the movie, but like not super interested. Like I don't know. I honestly I like Steve Rogers as Captain America just because that's how I've always seen him. So this new one, like I'm just kind of like whatever. Like,
and that's what's gonna be different about all these new Marvel movies. Like
not having the old guys.
Yeah, Iron Man's not gonna be there. Now he's gonna be Doom. I don't know if y'all heard. Like he's basically gonna be a villain now.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
So, and the new Iron Man is basically gonna be Ironheart or his daughter. But I don't even think it's gonna be his daughter. Actually, I think it's just gonna be some other girl in some other country that designed basically Iron Man.
I know who she is. I know a little bit more about. I know a decent amount about like Marvel lore, but Ironheart's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But, am I gonna see the movie? Honestly, maybe. Am I gonna see it in theaters? No. Am I gonna like maybe watch it at home or like
if it comes out on like Paramount Plus?
Yeah, something like that. Then yeah, I probably will. That's how I.
Sometimes they, like I said, they release some of these movies like straight up on the streaming services like a couple months after or so. So it's like you don't even really gotta go to the movies.
Probably on Disney.
Unless you're a big fan and you want to be at the movies, but again, that's like $60 you're wasting to go see a movie when you could just be at home.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going on a date and you or something you plan on
that too,
maybe like going with your friends to see it, then yeah, that's fine. But if
you're going by yourself, don't go.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, unless you're a huge fan, I personally am just like, like I'm more interested in other Marvel characters. But on the bright side, to those of y'all who are playing Marvel Rivals, apparently I've heard that if you buy a ticket to see that movie or something, you can get a code that you can put into Marvel Rivals, and you get like a limited edition skin for going to see the movie.
Oh wow!
So I actually have a friend where like that's the only reason why he wants to go see the movie.
Wow.
Yeah, he's like, oh, dude, I really want that skin. But the thing is, I don't think we know what that skin is right now.
I think they've done that too. Like, I think I went to Little Caesars one time and bought pizza, and they were doing that stuff for like Black Ops 6. Like, if you buy a pizza or if you sign up with us, you get like XP points
or like a skin or something.
Yeah, right? Something like that. You get like a Little Caesar skin. Yeah,
that's
weird,
right.
But I wouldn't do it.
I mean. If the skin's badass in Marvel Rivals and you're a fan and you want to
go see it in theaters,
because I guess it's kind of smart if you think about it in that direction, right? Because most skins in video games are like 10, 15 bucks.
Yeah, you go to games and buy skins, you don't want to spend that much money, especially in like Rainbow or anything.
So you're going to if you look at it from the perspective of I'm just buying a skin, but then I get to watch the movie for free, then all right, it's kind of worth it, I guess. I mean, you get 2 for 1, so
yeah, I guess it's worth it, but it's just like if it's worth it to you.
Yeah,
there's a personal decision. But I think I think that movie's gonna be all right. If I was to rate it like right now before I even see it, I would say it's gonna be like maybe a 4 or 5 out of 10. I don't know right now. Like I just have mixed feelings about it, especially with the Captain America thing. Like I like the guy that plays it and all that. It's just he's not Captain America. You feel me? He's more like Captain Eagle America or something. Like he literally just flies around.
Captain Eagle.
Like at least we have a Captain America that can fly now. You know what I'm saying? Because he used to have to throw himself or have somebody throw him in order to fly. So at least we have a Captain America that flies, I guess. So yeah.
That's all I feel like we really have to say about it. Like we're just kind of like whatever about it.
It's just I don't know. I feel like they could have did more. Something different. Maybe added somebody else.
I thought if it was gonna be like a Hulk versus Hulk, I would have been like, oh hell yeah, I kind of want to see that.
Like if they had the Green Hulk with that guy, Captain America, that probably would have been better too.
Right?
Because it's just Captain America against the Red Hulk. Who do you think is gonna win, man? Who do you think is gonna win?
Well, probably the protagonist, like always.
Yeah. So the next one is another movie that's coming out. It's not out yet. It's Fantastic Four First Stand.
So originally, I thought that was just going to be a new TV show.
Yeah, I thought it was just going to be like a Netflix series or something like that. Like seasons. And that would have been cool too. But it's a movie.
Wait, just to be fair, it is actually a movie, right?
Yeah. So you want to look it up real quick?
Yeah, let me look it up.
I'm pretty sure it's a movie. But even if it's like either or, if it was a TV series, I feel like they could have gone all the way with
it's a movie.
Yeah, so it's a movie. So I thought so too.
So have you seen the designs?
Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie. Flame or Johnny, he looks the same. I mean, you put him on fire, he looks like the same in the other Fantastic Four movies.
It's a dude on fire. There's only so much you can
only with effects and all that. The Invisible Girl, I forget the actress's name, but she's pretty cool. She looks pretty cool. When she goes invisible, it looks pretty alright. It looks seamlessly like good. Like they did some work with it. I like the other one, like you could see the actress still and all that. It's kind of like the same concept, but more like see through, like glass. I don't know. It's just weird concept. The only thing I didn't like were the two other guys.
Reed
and the Thing. Okay, they made him look like pebbles. He's not a boulder. He looks like a bunch of pebbles. And I don't know. His face is just not appealing to me. I get that's why it's the Thing, but it just I don't know. They could have constructed his face so much better.
So what don't you like about Reed?
I didn't get to see any of his powers. The whole trailer, I didn't see none of his powers. I didn't see his stretchiness. I didn't see none of that. Like. And obviously, too, we saw him die in Endgame, so we tried to see some kind of, like...
He died in Endgame?
Alright, guys, so...
Dude, I genuinely don't remember.
Okay, so, yeah, if you haven't watched, spoiler alert, but basically, when, like, Doctor Strange goes to see the Illuminati, he's there, he teleports there, and he's like, we are the Illuminati.
Oh!
And then Wanda kills everybody. Like
okay, yeah. I remember now. That's right.
She literally turns into string cheese.
I totally remember now. Okay.
So we're trying to see some combat.
It's the guy from like The Office, right?
Yeah.
That plays him. That's right.
Yeah. So now it's a different guy that's playing it. This Reed, but
so I will say it looks like they're going for like an old school style, right?
Yeah, it looks like back in like old days.
Yeah, like great grandparent days or
like
something.
black and white type deal.
Yeah. But I mean, I kind of think that's cool,
retro,
right?
Yeah.
Like, what do you think? Like, it's something that nobody else has done before.
Yeah, it's like we've always seen like the future and like futuristic stuff, but like now they're taking it back with Fantastic Four, and obviously they should because all the other recent Fantastic Fours take present day.
Yeah,
they don't do past.
So like the most familiar I am to any Fantastic Four stuff is like. Do you remember those movies where it was actually Chris Evans as like Johnny Blaze?
Yeah.
And Reed Richards, like he was dancing and then he did like this twirl up to the camera.
Yeah,
and he came back down. That's where I'm most familiar because I remember watching those movies a lot as a kid. And then like the second one was like the Silver Surfer or something.
Yeah, I don't remember too much about that one. I remember a little bit about that one, but not too much.
But like those actors are what I think of when I think of Fantastic Four. And like I'm not even saying they were the greatest. I don't even know if it was that good. Because I was a kid, I can't really judge it.
Yeah.
But I've always they've tried doing the Fantastic Four a handful of times. Remember there was one with that Michael B. Jordan dude?
Yeah.
And I heard that one flopped hard.
I'm pretty sure it did, yeah, because I don't think I remember it got like a little bit of reviews and then that was it.
So so far they haven't really had any good luck.
Yeah, so they're trying to bring themselves back with this one. But not only that, but I saw Galactus in that trailer.
That's what people were talking about that.
I saw that, so I was like, damn, immediately first enemy is Galactus.
That's freaking wild.
Like, and he's not even as big as the Earth though. Like when you see him, he's like a bigger dude in the Earth, like.
He's not even like planetary or like intergalactic.
I guess he's like in the trailer, like he's getting into that bigger phase, but like you see his horns and all that. So it's like
I haven't seen the trailer again.
Like once you see the trailer, you're gonna be like, damn, bro, Galactus. This is the first time we're seeing him actually.
So how do you feel about this movie? You plan on seeing this one?
No, yeah, this one I would see in theaters, especially if it's gonna have Galactus. Like
that's pretty cool.
I want to know how he fits into all this, like because. Remember, the multiverse is fudged right now. Like, it's messed up. So, like, if they're bringing Fantastic Four back, they're going to probably bring these people into the Marvel universe. And then Galactus might transfer over, too, because he's a world eater. Like, he wants all the planets. And eventually, he does come for the Earth that we're on. So,
freaking world eater.
And none of the Marvels have faced Galactus yet. So, it only makes it right that, like, this is kind of like the in-between. Yeah. To like prepare him to come in because Doctor Doom is the next stage.
Dude, when I was younger, I used to think Doom wasn't really a big deal,
but now they're like,
but he is. Like he's like really freaking powerful.
Yeah, and especially with like all the tech he designs, and it's like I said, it's Tony Stark related basically, but like he basically takes after his inventions. Is like, oh well, I can be, the master of all universes. Like,
yeah, because like Thanos was just basically like, humans are bad, so we just need to get rid of like 50% of them.
Not even that, but he was trying to like get rid of all life, I think, or something. Like he was trying to get like a majority of life from every planet.
But like freaking Doom is like, I just want to rule everything and kill everybody, take over.
I just want to be the main guy that rules everything, basically God. So
yeah, that is pretty crazy.
But yeah, that one's probably like one of the only movies out of the two that we're talking about that I'm like, I'm gonna go see it.
Like, I probably will. I mean, that one actually does sound pretty interesting.
Yeah, they might have even some collectibles coming out for that one.
Oh yeah, for sure. They got to get their marketing in.
That Deadpool, when they had the freaking those popcorn things, a lot of people were buying them and reselling buckets. Them. Yeah,
dude, that's the whole thing movie theaters are doing now. Like ever since all that stuff started catching on, like they're making hella money off of those popcorn buckets and stuff now.
Yeah, because it's like they're reusable and people like it because it's like the person that they're watching.
It's a souvenir, Yeah. Like it's something to bring with you. And
then also you can use it at home for popcorn instead of using a regular bowl. So
I know I kind of wanted that Mario. There was like a Mario block when the Mario movie came out.
Yeah,
I wanted that.
That would be cool if they had a bomber one. I would have gotten that
the
one.
bomb.
I'm pretty sure a lot of them, or the chain one.
Chain chomp. Yeah, that'd be cool too.
So I was gonna we'll do a little bit of VR chat, but the only thing we really want to talk about for VR chat mainly is the people we meet and like the things we experience.
So I actually watched a video recently talking. So if y'all don't know what VR chat is, it's basically Ready Player One, but like in real life.
So virtual reality, you put the Oculus on. You should know the deal by now if it's 2025 and you haven't heard of an Oculus set. Where have you been?
Yeah.
But, like it's literally you can't see. You'll see things that you can't see in real life.
Dude, so like apparently that you can actually use VR chat on your phone now.
I didn't know.
It's an app.
No, like I have the app on my phone, but I didn't know you could use it like that. Like,
yeah, you can play it on your phone. Like I don't think you're in VR, but you can like move around, see what's talk going to around. People,
yeah. Like that's weird. Stuff like that. That's a different play style.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I don't know if I'd really enjoy that.
I feel like you got to be really addicted to VR chat.
I think I've seen people like with their icons, like they're on a phone.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so like you can tell some people are on a phone.
Yeah, so like there's been memes of VR chat back in the day. One of the most popular ones was like the "Do you know the way?" Like the little knuckles,
skibbity toilet.
Yeah, hell no.
That one's yeah.
But anyways, the reason why we want to bring it up is just because like I had watched a video recently. It was talking about like the type of people in VR chat, and like it's wild, dude. Like the stuff you come across in
there's
there.
There's people that are literally pretending to be other people. I mean, you do that anywhere, but like there's people literally saying wild things, doing wild stuff, and it's all ages, man. It can be from old people to young people,
little kids, bro.
It don't matter. Like, and this is another thing too. Like, if you're a parent, you gotta monitor what your kids.
Hell no, I would say this right now. I would not let my kid play VR chat.
If you have your kid on VR chat, just know they're doing bad stuff. Unless they're doing that one monkey game, cool. But if they're in VR chat and they have it installed on the Oculus, bro,
nah,
game over.
Your child's being exposed to some radical ass stuff. That's all I'm saying.
They're being told stuff. They probably know words that you didn't even teach them. Like it's just that kind of world where you can do anything. Like we go anywhere.
I know. So like the instances that we've used it is like to try to get like funny reactions out of people. I know one time, dude. Before you had the Oculus, actually, I was in a group with the guys, and we'd all just like practice like free flowing like rapping and stuff. So we would just like take turns, like, all right, you go. We'd stand inside a circle in a world, and like there was one time like this little kid. He was probably like 8 years old, 9 years old, and he was in there trying to rap with us, and he ended up saying the N-word, and everyone was like, hey, chill out. Like, you can't do that. And he's like, oh, my bad.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you get all these kids in there, and they're like saying whatever because they think it's okay, and it's like, well, yeah, it is in a kind of sense because it's VR, but if your parents hear you say it, then you obviously know it's not good.
Yeah. But I mean, it's cool, but at the same time, there's just some real weirdos in there, man.
Yeah,
there's some people who take that like way too serious, bro.
Yeah, they'll take the VR world way too serious.
Like almost like it's real life. Dude.
Yeah, they'll start treating it like, nah, bro, like this is actually my wife, like, or like, oh, this is actually like, this is my house. They're like, bro, it's not real.
Yeah, like, they act like they have all this authority and power and stuff, right?
Yeah, so some people like feel like they rule VR, and it's like,
dude, I can't believe that some people will literally sleep in VR.
I can believe it, but it's like I don't know if I could. Like if I could literally fall asleep with my Oculus on.
Right, that seems kind of hard, right?
And imagine like your Oculus is blowing up on your face while you're sleeping.
Dude, I'm just thinking like, first of all, it ain't gonna stay charged. But if I do manage to charge it, what if I don't like tangle myself up in the cords when I'm asleep and choke myself?
Or like if it just gets too hot in your head, or if it just shuts down on you for being just not there. Like sometimes it can just log you out for not being there or whatever.
But real talk though, like no offense to anybody who like does this, I guess, but like I kind of feel like the ones who are sleeping in VR probably like don't really live with anybody or have like a significant
or have like much of a social life. Like, if you sleep in VR, not judging you if you do, but like there might be certain reasons why you sleep in VR. But like if you literally spend most of your time in VR, you probably should get out in the real world.
Because like you can do just as much in the real world than you can in VR. The only difference is you have more courage in VR because people don't see you directly.
And you don't have to spend money in VR compared to real life. Like I guess that would be another topic. Y'all are probably like, well, I don't have to spend money in VR compared to real life.
But if there's anybody that wants to have a conversation about this, like if you are somebody who like lives and breathes in like VR chat and stuff, talk to us, get a hold of us, because like we would actually have some questions.
Comment your stuff in the comments if you really want to talk about.
Because like we would like to hear y'all's perspective on why y'all do what y'all do, or some of the weird stuff y'all came across, this and that. Like, why not?
Eventually, we're gonna get to the point where we're gonna start like maybe FaceTiming people, or like maybe calling out through Instagram and being like, all right, bro, so
tell us your story.
Like eventually y'all know when we're live, what time we're live. We'll start be going live at certain times, or maybe we'll like it might be him, it might just be me. It really depends on who's here, but either way, it'll be one of us foos on the AYEEFOO podcast.
Yes.
So after VR chat is basically the underground scene. We were gonna talk about Valentine's Day too, but I feel like Valentine's Day, to wrap it up, is just mainly like, do you do it for your loved one, or like for the person you love, or do you do it to spend money?
Do you hate Valentine's Day if you're single? Does it not bother you?
No, I feel like it's a lot of single people that don't like Valentine's Day. They don't treat it as a holiday. All the couples are the ones that treat it like a holiday.
Yeah.
And they go out and do
But then that kind of makes me wonder too sometimes, where it's like dude, me being married and stuff, it's like I find it like hard to even go out to eat on Valentine's Day, because it's like, bro, everybody and their mom's there.
Yeah, that like, too. On holidays like that, it gets busy. So it's
like you can't even really have a lot of fun without having all these restrictions.
Unless you're gonna do something at home.
And see, that's the thing. That's what we end up doing.
But it's like, again, to some women, or like even some women in general, it's not appealing to do something at home. You want to go out Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So, but that just depends on the girl you have. Your girl might be fine with eating dinner at home and smoke, doing whatever.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say something else, but what I'm saying, for monetization purposes, I stopped myself real quick.
I mean, because that's so like the last few years, that's what we've been doing. I'll go get some like fresh lobster, and then like some seafood, and like do like a crab's lobster boil, or like stuff, and we spend money because it's like a holiday.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. It's one of those things where I feel like it's kind of getting so out of control. Like, at least where we live, where it's like, damn, it's not even really worth going out.
Yeah.
And then, dude, they put this stuff out like in the beginning of like freaking January, or shoot, maybe even like late December.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, like, because like this is the other issue. Do other couples have this problem where y'all go shopping and you see stuff you want to buy each other, but then y'all are with each other, so you're like, well, I want to buy this for them, but do I wait to give it to them until Valentine's Day? Do I just give it to them now? Like, do I hide it from them?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's kind of weird, because it's like, well, then what the freak? Like, I guess you just got to make your own time.
Yeah, and it's just kind of one of those things that's like, well, how do you feel about it? Like, let us know in the comments how you feel about Valentine's Day.
Do you feel like it's overrated?
Because me and him, we already are just like, like, okay, I can just show you love any day, but I mean, I guess I'll show you double time the love.
Yeah, right.
That's how I feel about it.
Because that's kind of the point I was gonna make too. Is like that. Like,
you just gotta show more love than you've been showing to show more appreciation. I don't know.
Yeah, like I feel like if you're gonna do nice things and all that stuff, just do it all the time or whenever you can. It doesn't have to just be on Valentine's Day.
But I guess if you want to go the extra mile on Valentine's Day, I guess that's the main point.
Yeah,
that's if you want to, and whatever.
But it's also just a consumerism marketplace. Like, this is all just for corporations to get hella money.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason why these holidays exist sometimes. So
yeah.
That's pretty much the majority of Valentine's Day on our list. The next and last thing is going to be underground music, and that's going to be a majority of my thing. He has questions for me about it too, so we're going to have like basically a little mini interview with me. But so the underground scene is crazy. It's crazy in general. Okay, we already know that the recording industry, the music industry, is pretty much flawed. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like recording labels, underground, is just fighting. Because like the recording labels, they produce all these industry plants. They make random people into like famous people, and it's like people that don't even make good music. I'm not gonna lie. Some of these recent rappers are just trash. Like it's just like the stuff they say is weird. I'm not gonna lie. There's this one guy. He was saying he was. I'm just gonna say his race. He was like Asian, right, or whatever.
This is like somebody who's actually like popular now.
Yeah,
like he's got real record deals. And
yeah,
stuff.
or yeah, he has some sort of deal. So like I forgot his name. I don't have my phone on me, but don't quote me. But he's been on the radar. He's been saying sus stuff like Badusi. I don't know if y'all ever heard that word, but he said Badusi. I don't know how you feel about it. I don't feel good about it.
Badusi.
If you don't know what it is, go look it up.
Let me look it up. I don't know what the frick
we ain't gonna say it for the sake of monetization, but if he's just saying some wild stuff, and he'd be saying more than just Badusi on the track, he'd be saying a lot of other stuff that's crazy. So a lot of these record label people be having these artists saying crazy stuff, and if they're not saying crazy stuff, they're making this stuff up in their heads, putting it on a track.
That's all it is.
Yeah. So yeah, he knows what Badusi is now. So, anyways, but yeah, so like the underground scene, especially where we're in San Antonio, Texas, like it's popping here in the underground scene. Like there's a lot of artists. If I could count all these artists that live in San Antonio, it's an extensive amount. Like I used to think I was like the only artist. There was a long time where I was like, I'm probably the only big artist, that's actually trying to do it, that's actually in here. I've gone places. There's a lot of other artists. Like there's a ton of competition.
Yeah.
But nowadays, it's like in our city, there's a lot of people that are trying to commute together. Like it's a group of people that are all artists, but like mess with each other, which is good. It's like one of the best things that could happen because everybody's just trying to compete to be number one.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like in our group of friends, especially back in like high school and stuff, we were really into rapping and flowing and rap sessions and all this stuff and like it was fun and some people actually had hard ass lyrics like they went
in
they went all out but I started noticing like they were really only doing this at like parties or get-togethers, kickbacks,
places that were like lit,
where like where you're chilling with all your homies and stuff, but none of these dudes really tried taking it to the streets. Nobody really tried going and performing live or going to shows. And so like that's something where I'm looking like I stopped at that like high school level of like just doing it with my friends and stuff, and then I started kind of just doing it on my own. And I got a vibe from that. It was felt nice to be able to express yourself. Also try to come up with like clever lyrics and test your like verbiage and everything, right?
Your dictionary skills, I guess.
Yeah. And so like that's cool. I ended up slowing down and like stopping and doing other things because like I don't know, just reasons, I guess. Everybody's different.
Now, a lot of people stop for different reasons.
Yeah, but like Galaxy, like he kept it going, and I give him props for actually putting himself out there. Like he's actually like going out and going to different like venues and places that are like doing like, oh hey, you want to like perform, whatever, and like you'll pay for it sometimes, and like that takes dedication and work, And then, like he's saying, networking is like really important. Like the only reason I'm bringing all this stuff up is because like if you were like me and just kind of kept it to yourself and just did it with your friends every now and then, but you wanted something more, the next step would be going to shows, actually performing and stuff like that. And it takes courage and all that stuff. But I mean, at the end of the day, like
it can help you a lot.
Yeah. It's going to help you get out there more. And that's kind of like the start of actually creating like a genuine fan base.
Yeah, it actually helps you with your self-esteem too. Like there's been numerous times where I went out and I've actually met an artist. I'll quote him right now, Josh Fuego. Shout out to my man's. He's my man's right now. He's actually pretty cool. He's a dope person. It's like when I first met him, he told me like straight up, like, bro, I want to perform, but like I'm just so nervous. Like, there's just a lot of people. I just don't. He was, I wouldn't quote him on exactly what I just said, but like majority of what he was saying was, I don't want to do it because I'm nervous. And I get that. There's numerous amount of artists who don't want to be in front of people and rap. You know what I'm saying? There's some people who are afraid they're gonna mess up on their lyrics. It's okay if you mess up. At least you're trying. Like at least you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who just don't want to do it.
And that's the thing. People got to remember too. Like the professional rap, whether it's underground or like
record labels,
yeah. Like that stuff's pre-recorded, bro. Like they're in that session for like hours, to get the perfect take and all that stuff. So it's like you're doing it live. Like there's things are gonna happen. Like that's just expected.
The sound might mess up, and it might not even be you.
Yeah, people just expect stuff because it's live.
It's happened to me. Like
it doesn't got to be perfect.
Yeah, it's not always got to be perfect, but like I said, at least you're trying. And like too, like when he was saying like I go out and do these venue things, it's not always free. You can't come into this music industry and expect everything to just be free. Like you gotta have something. Like you gotta be able to at least spend some sort of money to get into these places. Because some of these places you gotta spend money to get a slot. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might not even perform because of how many artists are there. It just really depends on your city and how things are going. But with the music vendor stuff, it's like sometimes you gotta pay, sometimes it's free. It's just a matter of you showing up. Literally, if you show up, you do your thing, you're good. But
good.
I also think too. One more thing I was gonna add is you gotta focus on the quality of your music. Like I know I've gone through it with my quality, and a lot of people. There's gonna be hate. Another thing too. There's gonna be haters in your life. Obviously, that don't want you to make music at all. They don't want you to keep making music. That's fine. More haters, the more clout. But basically focus on your quality too, because you don't want to be putting out Miles music and you barely making it, bro. Like I've heard his music, and a lot of people been telling you sound like Miles. I looked at his stuff, bro. He don't sound like me, and he sounds terrible.
I was just gonna say, like, yeah, quality is kind of like an important thing to an extent, because, like, again, it's like it takes money to make money type business. You know what I mean? Like that's anything.
Any business, yeah.
Like when I was younger, or when me and him were younger, like fresh in high school and stuff, still, we were like had one phone playing music while our other phone was recording us like rapping with the music in the background.
Back in the day,
yeah. And so it was like, you can imagine like how terrible quality that probably sounded.
The quality from back then to now is crazy, because like it's like, again, we were working with just phones. Yeah, we didn't have iPhones and shit. Like we didn't have Audacity. Like we were literally like, so okay.
We didn't have laptops. We didn't have professional microphones.
We didn't have a professional mixing our stuff. It was literally me and him.
Yeah.
Like mixing our stuff. There'd be times where I'd go to his house and I'd be like, hey bro, can you mix my stuff for me? And I'll spit it. And that's how we would make our music. There's a lot of music that I released a long time ago that will never be seen again, like Gucci Rich. That was that was my first song I ever made. It's never to be seen again because I deleted it. But it was one of our favorite songs, no cap. Like it was making fun of Gucci Gang, Lil Pump's Gucci Gang, and I'm not gonna lie, it was
my god.
The only part I remember is like Gucci Rich, yeah, use a bit, yeah.
Yeah, good times.
Good times, but that's the majority of the underground thing.
Like, that, and then one last thing I was gonna say is like one really important aspect to all that stuff is just the connections you make with people. Like, I helped influence him, then he like started helping me like with his material, which helped me start learning how to become a better like editor, to like work on the music or like stuff like that.
How to edit things and how to like work certain things.
Yeah, so like you help each other, but then like for example him, like he's out there meeting people at the venues, and those people might have other connections that I'm not able to help with, and so it kind of becomes like this system where like y'all are engaging with each other, learning from each other, and then helping each other grow, and then y'all can collab, do all this other stuff, and before you know it, like y'all are building each other up.
Yeah,
and that's the thing. Like people who try to do this all on your own, like
it's not gonna work out as you think.
Yeah, it's just, dude, everybody knows somebody, and like that's the thing. Like nobody's really ever made it completely from the ground up by themselves.
Unless you're like doing wild stuff in your music and in your music videos, but also too, like if you're not making music videos or if you're just posting your music on SoundCloud, don't expect to blow up, bro. Like the SoundCloud era is dead. Like now it's dead. Like it is dead. It was popping 2015, 2016 when all the littles were popping out and everything. Even I wanted to be a little, and you know what I'm saying. But even then, I changed my stuff, and I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just a scene. It was just an era where shit was popping off on SoundCloud. Nowadays, it's Apple Music, Spotify, TikTok, and I mean, who knows how long? I feel
like TikTok's probably
gonna die soon.
Well, I feel like TikTok is where people are discovering most of their music now. Which sucks because it's not even really a music platform. It's just videos,
performances. Yeah, like people dance to music, so like they'll choose a song to dance to, or
yeah.
So.
That like I feel like if one person started making a viral video using like somebody's own music, that's one way it can get popular really fast.
Or if you have a bunch of your friends that use your sound, that could be another way. But that's if you have a bunch of friends. So
because I'm trying to think any other ways people find new music, and like there ain't really much.
For me, I like I said, it takes money to spend money, so I promote my stuff. Like I promote my stuff on SoundCloud, Instagram, and yeah, they'll get live reactions, and that's what I'm saying. Like you can't just post your stuff and expect to get 1 million views. You got to promote it. Like, if you don't promote it, and a lot of people will be like, well, you're paying for bots. No, there's a difference between paying for bots and promoting your platform. Like, paying for bots is asking like, okay, I'm gonna spend $400 to get 30,000 views. All right, cool, bet. Like, but that's bots. You're not gonna get real reactions. Like, I've seen the different accounts that go through that. I've seen videos. Literally, it's the same comment from like so many different accounts. Like it's not even genuine stuff. So that's why it's like when people say, "Oh, you're paying for bots," like legit, no, don't ever do it. It can also give you viruses. Like if you didn't know, they could hack into your account for doing that. Like, how do you think they give you so many followers? They got into your account. So yeah, for the whole music scene and the underground music scene, just do your own thing, but at the same time, make connections. Like, don't be afraid to just be like, "Oh, I'm gonna do me," and just I'm gonna blow up by myself because I'm Drake. Like, you're not Drake, bro. Like
dude, even Drake didn't do it on his own.
Even Drake's falling down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta be your own man.
Like Drake didn't really start from the bottom, bro. Bro had that freaking show, dude.
Bro started off just
he was not started from the bottom. Bro started from the top. From the top. Yeah, like.
Bro, Kendrick's probably the only one that started from the bottom.
Yeah, I can see Kendrick definitely being legit like that.
And I know a lot of
y'all. But even Kendrick probably had to make connections and stuff too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know y'all gonna have hating contradictions on both sides, but it's like you got to really look at the real perspective. Like who actually born, doing this stuff, struggling, and then the ones that came in here like, oh, I never fell off, I never even went up, I just been up. Like, it's crazy because like we don't want to care about that. We kind of want to care about the life story. That's kind of the story.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much the underground stuff. That's pretty much everything we've been talked about. We talked about multiverses, Pokemon cards, the Grammy fits, which was crazy, Captain America movie, the Fantastic Four movie, which is going to be great, I'm pretty sure, VR chat, and then the underground scene. So
that's pretty much just like some relevant things mixed in with some like personal things that we've been doing lately.
There's just some things that we wanted to come up with, just like interests, and then also like things that you might be interested in.
Yeah, because that's the thing too. Like we could talk about new stuff all the time.
We could talk about one topic all day.
But if we're not talking about things that we like too, then how are we going to engage with other people? Like, everybody knows about the news, but not everybody knows about VR chat.
You know what I mean? The news talks about certain things. Well, we're going to talk about pretty much everything.
Everything.
Anything and everything.
Like, you might be surprised at the things we like, some of the things we don't like. And, like, that's what helps build the community and get y'all interested, because you never know what the hell is going to happen on AYEEFOO.
Yeah, you never know, really. There could be a special guest. You don't ever know. It could be Shaq, and you just never know. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have guests on here. We're going to have lots of stuff going. We're going to try out snacks.
I mean, let us know if y'all are, we should do, like, some food reviews sometimes.
We are going to do a food review. We're going to do some crazy snacks. There's a lot of exotic snacks I want to show this food, so.
That, and then if y'all want to be on the show, if y'all got something interesting to say, or something y'all are passionate about.
Use that comment section, man. Abuse that comment section.
Like, let us know.
Don't abuse it, but.
Well, we'll pick some of y'all. Maybe like if we catch what y'all got to say interesting.
If it catches our attention, we gonna bring it to attention.
Yeah, pretty much. So, anyways, that's it for AYEEFOO.
I hope y'all like the podcast, because this is another episode of AYEEFOO podcast. And we are the foods. There ain't no other foods other than us.
Yeah, unless y'all want to be some foods and just
you want to be a part of the food community,
hit the subscribe button.
Subscribe. Become a foo.
Become a foo today.
Come on, right? It's free, foo.